Get it poppin'. Greetings and salutations. I am your host, the Advocate. Seize the Duck.
The Advocate.
Yeah, I told you. That's how I'm giving it up, man. I'm the fucking Advocate, man. Alright? That's how I'm giving it up. This is the crew.
This is the crew.
You know what I mean? We around. Today, though, we have a guest, my man, Sci High. Here to kick it with us for a couple segments and shit. Go ahead and
What's good, man? They call me Cy Sig.
Oh, man.
My real name Cyrus, but I mean, they call me Cy Sig. Or Sigmatic, that's my rap name. I mean,
that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So tell us a little bit about your music. What you got popping? I know you said you was put some shit together for people to hear, huh?
Man, I got that real shit coming back out.
That's
Talking that real shit, man. I mean,
Real hip hop?
Yeah, real hip hop.
That's what we need, man, because there's a lot of new shit out there.
The city called Resurrection, I mean, because I've been gone for so long, I mean, I've been gone for a long time in the fast, so I missed a lot, I mean, on my career, my rap career.
Right.
So now I'm resurrected, I mean, back into it.
Man, shit, that's what's up, man.
That.
The one thing we talked about last week was legacy. You feel me? And as long as you still got breath in your lungs, your legacy never stops until that's get done. You feel me? So it don't matter how long it was in the feds, as long as you're out here now, pushing and grinding, doing your thing, trust me, hard work pays off eventually. You feel me? That's with everything.
Right.
Now, man, what you want to kick it with us about the little push thing you got going? I see you doing that a lot. What's that about?
Man, I got this clothing line called Push. I'm motivated by the name Push because I came up with that because it's a real motivational concept. It really means pushing to success happens.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So when you see it, I mean, when you say push, I mean keep it pushing, no matter what. No matter what you're going through, prison, living a regular life in streets, you know what I mean?
Man, whatever you gotta do,
any type of life, you know what I mean? Form of life, man, you gotta push.
For it. That's a fucking
fact. Success happen, never give up.
I like that shit. I like that shit.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah. So, you know, in the strength of us having a guest, we actually changed our way we do the sports format. So now we have, instead of critiquing every game, only because it was a couple games, we have like sports topics now. Because the Bills and my panel is 95% Bills fans, one Steeler, one Patriot, so I figured we get that out the way. And before we talk about sports, you see my man over here got the red shit on. He lost the bet.
I lost the bet.
That's right.
I made Don had to wear an EJ Manuel jersey when he lost. So I lost my bet. I keep my word. So
that's right.
Here it is.
TB fucking 12.
Right here.
You see it.
I be damn well put on a Patriot. Fuck that. Alright? No Patriot shit. I ain't put on no Patriot shit.
I'm just going with the caliber of quarterback. I mean, EJ Manuel and Tom Brady, that's
well, the Patriots
comparing like
this year, so I
Claire to like Bill Gates. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not
disrespectful.
I need something a little bit more even scale. Next time you get him a jersey, you gotta give him somebody, Dan Fouts.
I give him Ronnie Herman. CJ Spiller. He can put on a CJ Spiller jersey.
Anyway, I got a question for my Buffalonians for this joint before we really get into the motherfucker. We know on the panel we talked about Kansas City's defense. I talked about them because I thought
they handled it right.
Right. Well, what I said is that they had enough players to make sure that they could close a game when they get up. Right.
They was locking niggas up.
Here's my thing when I looked at the Here's my thing when I looked at the Bills stats. 65 plays all game, right? 55 pass, 10 rush. I don't care who you are. If you a team, you know it. All they're gonna do is be one-dimensional. It's easy to play that.
Yeah, it is.
You have to be.
Yeah, that's like that. That's how we got.
I mean, you got to be one-dimensional. Now I know everybody gonna say, "Oh, we got down, so we had to pass, and that's fine." But y'all didn't run all game.
But Buffalo don't have a running game.
But you got to keep them honest.
I was surprised 2 weeks ago you signed Devontae Freeman to the practice squad.
And they don't even use them.
But don't got a running game and leave him on the practice squad.
But it's the
playoffs. They had so much
playoffs.
faith in TJ Yeldon. Man, that nigga's a superstar.
Oh, no, but
this is how bad we signed him. That nigga's a bum.
Hey, look, what you gonna do though? You can't go out there and pass 55 times. You can't go out there and pass 55 times against your team.
Devontae Freeman.
Man, and run it like even if you got a problem running the ball, spread them out, run out the shotgun or something.
Right.
But keep them honest.
Something. And you got to run the ball, especially against the Chiefs, because you can chew up that clock.
Keep Mahomes off the field.
Yeah, you got to keep Mahomes off the field. You got to chew up that clock. You can't just pass against the Chiefs all day long. Like when your boys play them, they gonna have Fournette, You know what I'm saying? All them boys gonna have to start
rumbling
and bumbling.
Well, that's the thing about
assemble a fucking 30 fucking running backs, so they better be able to run.
Yeah, but that's the thing about the Bucks. They're gonna run the ball. That's to help keep Brady, you know what I mean, from having to throw the ball 50 times, and it incorporates play action. You gotta run. The play action is the most used play in football, and it's because you gotta run the ball.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That's
they
different.
run the ball too to keep motherfuckers off Tom Brady ass.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo, ears back and go after that.
Yeah, look, and here's my thing about running. That people say Bills ain't have a running game. I mean, the Patriots never had a running game ever, and they still ran the fucking ball.
But even
and you still gotta find ways to
use the short game to get the running back the ball.
I didn't see no screens being played or nothing.
Part of the running game.
Right, no screens being played.
I mean, Buffalo do some screens, but fucking Singletary dropped one. Why he was wide the fuck.
Was Singletary? Was he hurt this game?
No, Miles was hurt.
No, Singletary.
No, Singletary, no.
He was. They didn't say fucking because I didn't see him all game.
No, he started. He had a couple runs. He had a couple good runs.
He had a couple good runs, 4 yards.
He had one or two passes.
You know what fault this is? I'm gonna tell you who fault it is.
It was over after that.
It's McDermott's fault. You could tell that game was undercoached for being an AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
It was undercoached.
You got a McDermott, Andy Reid. I mean, you gotta wait shit out.
Leslie Frazier had a horrible game plan on defense.
Yeah.
Horrible fucking game plan. Yeah. Now you about to be the fucking Texans head coach?
Here's my thing too though. Mahomes made plays against Buffalo that wasn't supposed to be happening. Like for example, when he made that inside pass to Kelsey and he's halfway down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Shit like that you can't do nothing about. I don't give a fuck who's at his legs. He get that shit off. You can be Bills, Patriots, Bucks. It don't matter. You feel me? When shit like that happens, it's like what the fuck. You feel me?
Listen, they did what they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Bill shot
beginning of the game, you take Tyreek Hill out the game. Guess what? You still leave Kelsey up to feet. As soon as they covered Kelsey, what they do? Tyreek Hill.
Right. So let's keep it going to sports topics on here on the subject of Mahomes. Is he the GOAT or you know what I'm saying?
He will be the GOAT. He's not the GOAT yet.
He the kid.
He will be the GOAT.
He the kid.
He'll break all your
like
boys'
Billy
records.
The Kid.
Eventually.
If it's a Wild West, he's like Billy the Kid. When fucking Tom Brady's like Wild Earth. You feel me? He the veteran. You ain't gonna put your bony in a gunfight.
Yeah.
But you respect it because he the veteran.
Yeah.
Where you know saying he's like Billy the Kid because he's a young motherfucker, young gunslinger that can still shoot you down, but he still got milk mustache and shit.
Yeah, I told my mother because she like, I hope you win this game. I was like, I don't know, that beige boy is something special.
He on pace.
No show.
He's definitely on pace to be the GOAT.
Yeah, he a GO, but not the 18.
Okay, I know. I don't know about the GL. I give a G. I give him a G.
He on pace to be the GOAT, man.
He will be because you got to remember. Brady had 2 or 3 years without really starting. That's 2 or 3 years without getting yards and touchdowns and all that shit. He's at what? A damn near day one starter.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Damn near day one.
But here's what I think about the
second year, right? Second year starter.
Here's the thing about here's the things about the GOATs when you think about that such. You got the Brady's, the Brees, the Aaron Rodgers, so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
A lot of these motherfuckers that had success, they really have big name motherfuckers with them.
No.
But Holmes was fortunate to come into a system where you got Kelsey and Hill with you already.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, the GOAT for me is somebody like Tom Brady or Drew Brees that had these successful seasons without having a name fucking receiver. Yeah. Now, let me see what Mahomes do when contracts and money start kicking in. Now you lose Tyreek Hill and your receivers is kind of mediocre. Or you keep Tyreek Hill and now you got a tight end. Your tight end's gone. And now, you know what I'm saying? Your offensive line is not as strong. Yeah. You feel me? Like, little shit that makes you have to work different to become the GOAT. Right now, I feel like within his team has no adversities right now. You got a fucking great defense, and your offense is off the fucking chain. Yeah. You can be the GOAT if you keep that together. You can win for seasons.
And you saw that for a second when he got hurt and Chad Henney's ass came in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you don't gotta do much with that much fucking talent around.
That's a fact.
But the thing about it is the way Mahomes is set up, I think he would do good on a bad team. I really do. I really think he would do good. They might not necessarily be over 500, but he could throw outside the pocket, which is one thing you definitely need when you ain't got blocking and you ain't got shit like that. He could throw on the run. His vision is fucking excellent.
Yeah.
He's safe when he runs.
Well, let me just say
this
though.
They make the same plays for him.
That's a fact though. Now when Mahomes come out the pocket, Kelsey and Hill already know he's out the pocket. Let's make moves.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a bunch of. You might not be able to.
Because if you want to think about it in that term of thing, Deshaun Watson was the best fucking quarterback this year. If you want to be technical, Deshaun Watson ain't got no fucking body.
I mean, he did have Phillips week 7.
Yeah.
And I had Fuller on fantasy football,
Okay, but
so I know that
other than
Fuller.
that, who did he have?
Oh, he had nobody else.
Everybody
He did have at least one weapon. Though.
And that still
He does it,
continued after Fuller was gone because the nigga led the league in fucking passing average.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to say, I don't know, the MVP, but the most outstanding player, if you want to talk about the mop.
For a team, he ain't even want to fucking play for it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So how much that say
What
about
happened?
him?
What happened? What? No? We going?
Every
We stopping.
I see them do this. I'm like,
We stopping, man.
Huh?
We stopping. How long you think I can hold this?
Oh shit!